Hello, World of Tank Blitzers, it's Littlefinger. Hey, Conway here on Vineyard's map, and I'm slowing down this start so we can look at the teams because I get into a little bit of a disagreement with the IS-8, the other Tier 9 on this team. And if I look down, FCM, T-44, T-54, T-34, VK-100, the only tank out of this team that benefits by going to town is the VK-100. We don't have any other side scrapers. T-34 needs to be in the hills, hold down. Check out my T-29 full tank review. Gonna play exactly the same way as that tank. Now, the problem here is that the IS-8 thinks that he is a heavy. And sure, based upon the line, the Russian line and what it's telling you, it tells you it's a heavy tank. But it plays so much more like a medium. It's got speed. It doesn't have great armor. And if you watch any videos online, you will quickly find that you should be running that tank with mediums. So those are the kind of things that I look for when I start a game. One of the other things that I think I do really well is I keep track of the mini-map. I can see what is going on around the battlefield without having to turn my turret around. And just being able to take a quick look up there and see what is going on. So you can see our IS-8's calling for help as he goes into town. So there are the two dots headed south on the bottom right of the mini map, and I'm trying to tell him, look, you're not a heavy. You don't have the armor of a heavy tank, and it's confusing because you've just played the IS-3 and you're headed towards the IS-7. I get it. Those are both really great heavy tanks, but the IS-8 does not play that way. And so they found themselves in a 2-on-3 situation over there. And, so I'm trying to let this game play out a little bit, see who's going to make a mistake. All right, so this IS-3, he's come out into the open, and, of course, yeah, we chunked that first shot. Doesn't go anywhere near our target, and now our T-34 is already out of the game, leaving just our IS-8 there all alone. We've already seen our medium T-44. He's sprinting over to the heavy side to help out our IS-8. So there's the action going on there in town, and it's not going to be much longer for the IS-8, and he is going to complain about it this whole game. Now, what I want to do is I want to push behind this VK-100 and start clearing these tanks on this corner. Both teams obviously are split up, but we need to make sure strategically that we're not putting ourselves in a position where we're going to get multiple guns on us. Now, a little bit about the Conway. This is a tank that I am currently grinding on, and I have the upgraded engine. I don't have the upgraded tracks, nor do I have the upgraded gun. It has a tier 10 option. I don't think I really want the tier 10 gun because while it not doubles, it takes the alpha from 400 to 600. It adds about 6 seconds to that reload time. So that, to me, a reload time in the 14-15 second range is really a long time, and I don't like high alpha guns that take a long reload. I also don't like low alpha guns that you really have to be exposed to shoot often. However, it would have been nice to have a 600 roll there, but that's not the case with the gun. 400 alpha, it has some really nice HE numbers that I'm trying to learn to do better with. But again, like I said, I'm still grinding on this tank, still learning on it, and what you'll notice here with me on this IS-3 is just how painfully slow it is. I can't beat this guy around the corner, and I was hoping now at this point in time, looking down there, that our T-54 is alone, that he would come and help me out. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to get him going backwards. So I've turned around, and now he's going to have to go backwards if he didn't turn around, which I don't believe he did. But you can see this thing just does not turn well, and I'm having a hard time. Now you can see in the mini-map that our 54 lightweight, he's taken out by those two tanks, leaving a 1 versus 4 situation as I take out that IS-5. Now, I know they've got 2 guys down here. I'm not sure where their third is. My thinking here was, let's try to get up on this ridge. Let's get a shot or 2 shots in and then back down the ridge to safety. But they've got one in cap now, and I wasn't sure who that was. I thought it would have been the T-49, but then we see that the VK-100 spots up over there. And that's when I spot up this KV-4. First shot in, and I'm going to do the little engine boost here. And we bait the shot there on the KV-4. And as we're coming around here, we take a big shot from that T-49. But that's okay because 2 of these 3 guys now are 1 shot. So taking out that KV-4. Here comes the VK, and I'm trying to keep myself this rock in between me and this T-49, and just gonna wait and see what this VK does. He's gonna show me his side, so we'll get our first shot in there. Nice little roll, 433, so a little bit above that 400 average. He's gonna park himself behind this rock, and so this is my opportunity now to figure out what that T-49 is doing. There he is. We trade shots, only 263. And now it is just me versus the 100. So we'll just give it a little bit of time, and I'm going to just try to side scrape off the side of this rock, see if we can find him. Have not yet. So we're going to be a little bit more aggressive, hoping that he doesn't get an HE roll into us when he shows us too much of his side. And we finish that off. And quite honestly, this is what it takes these days to win a game. Is just a total carry, and it's been quite frustrating. So there's 5 kills, 3,000 damage, and that's good for level 2 mastery. So I've got my work cut out for me to get an ace in this game for sure. But I just wanted to show that game. Obviously, that was a super fun game. It's one of those games that I play this game for. Gets the heart racing. Clutch play at the end there. But in all reality, a lot of that was set up by reading the teams and the mini-map and all of these additional factors that come into being a good player in this game. And those that I'm trying to point out to you guys, and hopefully you guys are picking up on as you play. Not every tank plays the same, and you have to understand that. And there's different play styles for each tank. So in the middle of this event called Winds of Winds, and I'm not too sure about it at the moment, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. As for now, guys, have fun out there. Stay safe. Get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.